Hello and greetings from a very sunny Cyprus. I'm in the village of Souni today and I'm about to have a look at the house that my very good friend and property developer Michael Domaides has just completed construction of. He's building 7 properties here, and in fact if you see behind me there's a whole, well, I'll move around totally. The one we're going to be looking at, one is up immediately behind me now. It's almost completed. They've just got 1 or 2 final things to do, but this will give you a sample. Next door to that is a house with a different colour treatment on the outside, terracotta, which has been completed. New owners now occupied. The 7 properties going to be built here in this lovely little inland village. It's about 20 minutes from Limassol. Anyway, let's move on and we'll have a look at the house itself. Let the tour commence. Here we are standing at the front of the property in question, and you'll see immediately the steps at the front, trimmed in marble, as is the front porch. The front porch is covered, and we come up to the front door. And what are we going to see behind this door? Let's open up and have a look. Well, the first thing you see is that there's stairs going off to the right, which are marble clad, and it's a nice broad staircase as well. We'll get up there shortly, and we're into the main reception room. Now, this reception room is open plan to the kitchen. There is preparation for air conditioning, but the new owner would need to install the air conditioning themselves. That could be arranged at the time of having it built if one contracts early enough. Then you have the sliding patio doors, you'd call them, at the front. Now, these are very good because a triple finish, and I don't think you can quite pick it up on the camera, but there is in fact a insect screen, a mosquito screen that's built in. That again was an extra from the original specification, but it's available if one wanted to do it. Storage under the stairs, further storage. The new owners of this property elected to have all of the woodwork finished in a kind of matte, I think it's pine finish, and this is what we see today. However, it would be possible for a buyer to have that finished as required. Especially cooker and hob, the kitchen sink, it's a nice kitchen sink and tap, space for a washing machine there, and the fridge freezer would go here. That door leads out onto the rear porch, which is covered, and you'll see beyond that a door into it looks like a separate building, but in fact it's a studio room. We'll have a look at that afterwards, but complete our tour inside. There is a downstairs cloakroom here with wash-hand basin and WC, and then we can spin round and head up those stairs. Now, this is a marble finish. It feels lovely quality, and it's a broad, easy rising staircase, so it's easy to move up and down. We're going to see 3 bedrooms up here because the builder is still finishing off. We're going to see lovely things like step ladders and pots of paint and what have you, but it'll give you a feel for things. This is the main bedroom, and I can stand back here and look up because it's a pitched ceiling with exposed beams, which I think gives you such a sense of space. I stand at about 6'2", so to have extra headroom like this gives me a feeling of much more room. It's a front balcony here. You can sit outside and have your morning coffee, and a picture window at the side with a flat area. The planning permission for the developer didn't include having any accommodation there. However, it's highly likely that a new owner would be able to get around that and maybe even put in a small dressing room there. Wardrobes which go floor to ceiling, and an ensuite shower room with WC. So you have the shower, wash hand basin, and not too much lighting here at the moment, but you can see there's a separate loo. Nice high quality finish to the walls with ceramic tiles, and we come out onto the landing at the top of the stairs, of course. There are 2 bedrooms at the rear. They're both mirror images of each other with a Juliet balcony safety railing. Again, the pitch ceiling that we saw in the main bedroom, and wardrobes floor to ceiling. So that's 2 bedrooms we've looked in. This is the 3rd bedroom. Again, the wood finish of the wardrobes and the doors matching that which the new owners elected to have in the kitchen. There's a separate, I suppose you might call it a family shower room. It's a much larger shower room. So nice ceramic tiling, lovely wash hand basin, loo and shower room. So here we are back out at the front of the villa, and I mentioned earlier that I wanted to show you the storeroom, or as Michael Thomidis calls it, the bonus room, which is at the rear. So I'm just walking up the driveway at the moment. Of course, we're into the carport area, but it's a parking space here, which is great. Sweet little bonus room. In fact, just before we go in there, let me just remind you, we've got the covered porch at the rear. There's also a rear garden area here, which can be finished any which way one wants. And you'll see the steps that come up at the back to a higher area. The ground goes back there 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 metres, and which is within the domain that one purchased. Some of it is yet to be cleared, but you could create there a lovely sun terrace, a sunbathing area if you wished. And of course, just to complete the look at the gardens, we saw the front garden earlier, of course, but you've got this garden to the side, which, if you've got a lot of ground here that comes with the property, then of course the side door, which we saw in the kitchen, breakfast, lounge, dining area. Coming round though to crossing the covered rear porch, let's just look again at the bonus room that I mentioned. Now, this is really rather sweet. You could use this as a completely separate bedroom if you wanted. Nicely ceramic tile floor. It's got electricity and lighting, window at the side with sliding window doors, and also you probably won't be able to see it on this photography, but there is a built-in fly screen there as well. So useful. And here we have its ensuite shower room with wash hand basin, loo, shower to the side. So this, as I say, is a bonus room. I suppose you could get away with calling this a 4-bedroom villa, but essentially it's a 3-bedroom detached villa with a bonus room. Excellent. Look at that lovely dazzling blue sky that we've got there, and the pine trees and noisy buildings in the background as well. But there we have it. Just over from these lovely properties, and I'll just pan the camera around. Of course, you've got some lovely vegetation and trees, and the pine trees I mentioned earlier. And you have a riverbed here, down quite a fair amount. No water there at all now. There'll be some in the winter or the rainy season coming down from the mountains, but you may just be able to make out there that there is a bridge, and in fact it is a medieval bridge, and that goes back to the times, in fact, where this was quite a stop-off point for travellers coming from the mountains with grapes and sultanas that they were taking to the port in Limassol, the old port in the Limassol Old Town, well, town centre, coastal centre was there. Now, this area, and you can see the bridge from the other side, has been preserved and maintained, and it's almost a tourist stop-off, although I've never seen any tourists here. You've got seating areas, you've got nice plantation, the stonework's been maintained nicely. So this is a lovely additional feature to the houses here, and I think would be an excellent. So there we are, we're just finishing off now. I said earlier at the start of this video that I would comment as far as the price was concerned. Well, there's the villa that we've just looked at in the background with the kind of light beige render finish That finish here in Cyprus is called graffiato. It's an all-weather finish, of course. And that property that we've just seen, 3 bedrooms, ensuite shower, family shower room, loads of built-in wardrobes, the kitchen, bags of space, the room at the back, the bonus room, the driveway, the garage, the potential to add a swimming pool if you wanted to spend another 20,000 euros. The price ticket for that is, would you believe, 375,000 euros. I don't know about you, but I think that is incredible value. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Many thanks. Bye-bye.